in the game. the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Memphis Tigers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Takes the handoff again. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. Someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Throwing up play action. Short pass finds the tight end.
Well, the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
4th down, looking to throw for it. On the move now. It's a deep shot right down the middle. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Breaks into the open. At the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Kansas. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. They have taken the lead in this semifinal game.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
And the BAT team makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Lynch. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. First play of the drive, they look to the right. It is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed.
He's looking deep here. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Could take it all the way to 30. Inside the 20. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. The offense starts with excellent field position. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll give it to the running back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for 6. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. And the Jayhawks look to convert here on 3rd down. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Moves left out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Memphis offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the catch. It's McCray.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Near the sticks. It's McCray. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a 1st down.
Well, look at this, Chris. The defense kind of hanging their head. They give up a completion for a 1st down. They better get lined up and get the call because they're going up-tempo against him.
Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And they pick up the 1st on the ground. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. This Memphis offense is moving quickly down the field.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain in that completion.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Snags a quick throw. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Now they come up second and goal from the 3. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers! A much-needed counterpunch delivered. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Quick throw to the left side. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Jayhawks with 1st and 10 here. And they'll give it to the back. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Send the back in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the left side. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Try and muscle for the first down. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Well, Kirk, Kansas has the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. The Jayhawks will look to convert here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Grab made by the tight end. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quick throw to the quarterback off the RPO. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. And the Jayhawks line up with a first and goal.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays.
Touchdown, Kansas. Great connection there for 6 points. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Offense in hurry-up mode.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play?
And here comes a deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking deep to the right side. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. He's got it near the end zone, and he's in. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is good. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They look to throw it here on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. You try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field in that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's 4th down and long.
So here they come on 4th and long, trying to overcome that crucial sack on 3rd down. This won't be easy. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
Kansas offense is back out there now. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Continues to fight for yards. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. He gets loose. Picks up the force, looking for more. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Now that one didn't go anywhere. They're lucky he even made it back to the line of scrimmage. That one looked bad from the start.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Over the middle. It's Willingham. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Just trying to get rid of it. And he throws it away there, avoiding a mistake on 3rd down. And now a 4th down decision coming up.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today. And he's not done yet.
He made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. 1st down. Looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Well, to roll left and then throw back across your body to the right as a right-handed quarterback is just reckless on so many levels, and the end result demonstrates why you should never do that.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The Jayhawks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Second down, looking to throw it. Hit as he released it. Oh, what a grab! They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. A short completion to the tight end. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. No huddle now for the offense. Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Contact as he let the ball go. What a catch! They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Tackled, but first down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Looking to throw here. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Touchdown, Kansas. This offense really clicking.
Of course, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. With the catch, it's McCray. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Kansas offense back on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. That's a big hit at the end, but even a fresh set of downs.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
The Jayhawks will have 1st and 10 here. They'll run it from the gun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking deep downfield to the left. Pass caught. Can he get in?
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Jayhawks will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. A play action, looking to throw. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
If you're going to throw the ball this close to your own goal line, you got to go to the quick game to get the ball out fast to give your quarterback a chance. Otherwise, consider running the football. Something different from sitting back and holding the ball and giving the defense a chance to come up with a big sack.
Here comes 3rd and goal, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. This will be a challenge. third and goal, they'll try to run it in. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. Now it's fourth and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Running through the tackle. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Now it's second down here.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They move the ball to the 41.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The Jayhawks looking to run some tempo here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass caught. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Clock running in the final minute here of the third quarter as they come up first and 10. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on the screen. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
The Jayhawks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Well, Kirk, Kansas has the lead here. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Makes the handoff. Looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Run down and crosses midfield to the 46.
And they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made on the right side. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Now, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Looking to throw again. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quick completion to the tight end. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Possession had an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Running back has it on the screen now. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's McCray. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's caught. It's McCray. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for a man. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Looks left and finds his target there. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And that run produces a decent gain. Memphis now operating in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. It's third down for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up fourth down.
Oh, it's another incompletion. Just something's missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
Trying for a fourth down completion. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
He's back to throw again on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. We tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
First down here for this offense. Pounding away with the run game. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Now they're running on the toss. He's got the first down and still motoring.
Well, why not, Chris? These guys have been doing it all year. This offensive line has been a staple, and this back has the vision to be able to find that crease to get the first down, and you're that much closer to advancing.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
With the clock running down, they're just one kneel down away from the victory.